three, bust it.
Power Connect Show. Power Connect. Power Connect Show. Power Connect. Power Connect Show. Your reliable program that gives you all the information you need to know about the power sector, professionals in the industry, electrical products, government agencies, the stakeholders, and many more. Power Connect Show.
It's a cool evening in the city of Lagos, here in Ikoyi, the seat of Naija FM. 102.7, that's where you are actually hearing us from. This is Power Connect Show. Of course, it's the midweek program that actually enlightens you about what is happening in the electricity industry. That's talking about the power industry now. My name is Banji Busari, and of course, you know I don't do this alone, but my oga, I must say that's ABC, the man who usually introduces this program. Of course, his signature, like I said last week, is on this edition as well. Of course, you'll be hearing his voice all through the program. You are welcome. Of course, resolutions are actually synonymous with January. You don't get your own, me I get my own. No. But how you go make things different for yourself this year? Me, I don't work on myself and how to achieve better results than 2023. I wish you the very best. You are welcome. It's our program, Power Connect Show. Before I actually unfold and unveil the package to you, let's go on a short break. When we return, of course, the program Boku, a lot is awaiting you.
Dear Ogbonge Eco Disco customer, abeg make you go our website www.ekedp.com/sts and enter your current meter number to check whether your meter qualify to upgrade to the STS2 version. If your meter qualify, we go holla you back. But if you not qualify, you fit apply for new meter and the EKEDC go return the meter money to you over time. If you experience any wahala, abeg make you contact our customer experience team through the email or phone wey we provide. This na public service announcement from EKEDC. EKEDC, na we dey empower the quality of life.
Welcome back. It's still Naija FM 102.7 Power Connect Show. Now the news and tidbits for you. EKDC recommits to quality service delivery. Eco Electricity Distribution Company (EKDC) has reaffirmed its commitment to making huge investment in infrastructure development and its corporate social responsibility this year. This was disclosed on Monday in a statement by the company's General Manager Corporate Communications, Babatunde Lasaki, who stated that major investment in infrastructure upgrade was the bedrock of the exceptional performance in 2023. He added that the company was committed to an improved customer satisfaction index at the end of the year. Reflecting on our 2023 performance, we gave our best efforts to enhance quality service to our customers, Asaki concluded. That's our news and tidbits. Would actually go for what last week. Don't forget that we discussed so much. We told you about different types of meters: prepaid, postpaid, mechanical meters, and the electronic meters. 4 of them. So much was actually discussed last week. Today we are taking you further. Now your meter maybe you don dey burnt before. Wetin cause am? Say you don't find out or you just replace them. There's a need for you to know why. So let's go. Expert will explain, will make you know what happened to your meters. So we go on a short break to know why meters get burnt.
Last week, we started an enlightenment series on meters and how to optimize their use in our homes and businesses. Today, on the Power Connect Show, we continue with the Enlightenment series with excerpts from the interview with our meter expert, Engineer Muyiwa Akikomi. First, let's bring ourselves to speed on what Engineer Akikomi said on the causes of burnt meters.
Yeah, a meter may get burnt for, let's say, about 3 reasons. I may group it into 3. 1, at the point of application. Many customers are not sincere when they are applying for a meter. They will not declare the exact appliances they have in their houses, or appliances that are expected to be put or to be used in their house. They want to they always beat it down. It's never accurate. So imagine a household that is having maybe about 5-10 ACs, and when you are applying, you are presenting 5 ACs. What do you think? And of course, at a point in time, you might use all the 10 ACs at the same time. Now, what do you think will happen to that meter when you are supposed to be given a 3-phase meter? Because of the load you declared, the appliances numbers you declared, you are issued or you are given a single-phase meter. What do you think will happen to that meter? It will get burnt. So at the point of application, if the load or the number of appliances in that house are expected to be used in that house is not declared, meter will get burnt, because that meter will be overloaded at the end of the day. Then secondly, at the point of installation, if an unexperienced or uncertified meter installer installed the meter and the meter is not installed properly, for instance, you use underrated cable sizes. We are expected to use 16 mm, the installer used 10 mm. What do you expect? The cable will overheat. Invariably, the cable gets burnt, and the burnt is spread to the meter. Also, at the point of installation, when an uncertified installer installs the meter, and there are loose contacts everywhere, when there are loose contacts, what do you expect? Spark comes in. When there are sparks, what do you expect? The meter is ignited and fire spread to the meter and to the cable. So the meter will get burnt. And lastly, I would say even the usage as well. The usage, in this part of the world, we do whatever we like. In this part of the world, you buy, for instance, maybe what you declare, you initially, at the point of application, you declare the correct number of appliances. But during the time you're living in that environment, in that house, you acquired other appliances. Instead of the customer or the resident to now tell the utility, I've just added 2 deep freezers or 4 ACs. Nobody goes back to the utility to say that. And you want to use that same, the appliances you just acquired, you are still using them. You want to use them on already overstretched meter. So because of that, the meter get burnt, because you have already overloaded the meter. The appliances that were not part of what you declared initially, you are now using it with those ones that are already there, and the meter is already overstretched. So the meter will get burnt.
Yes, you're welcome back. It's still Power Connect show. You heard it all from Engineer Muyiwa Akikumeda. Now, at this juncture, it's my pleasure to actually let you know that in-house here in the studio, I have a veteran, the same guest you heard last week. I'm talking about no other person than Mr. Kpekun Adeyanju, who would actually be supporting us with his knowledge on meters especially. Now, Engineer Akikumi has spoken so much about the causes of burnt meters. Now, insincerity, as in disclosure of information is actually at the root of it all. Now, do you share this view?
Well, I
engineer?
think Engineer Akinkunmi is an expert and he has said it all. So what we just want to advise customers that at the point of applying for meters, you need to be sincere about disclosing the type of equipment, the quality of equipment, and the number of equipment that you are going to use. If you don't do that, and the disclosure is not commensurate with what you are using, then you are giving chance to your meter getting burnt. That's a big problem.
With some users of meters, with some consumers, as soon as they notice that their meters are burnt, so to speak, what they do is they replace altogether without trying to find out what led to the burnt meters. Now, what should be the procedure when you notice that your meter is burnt? Should you just replace all some? I mean, just without getting the root?
No,
How
I
do you
think
get to the root?
the replacement is done by the provider, the electricity provider. So that replacement will not be done until the certification is done about the type of equipment. What is called the main cause of the equipment? That's what we have to find out first before replacement is made. So, for example, just like Engineer Akinkunmi has said, if you are using about 5 air conditioner now, and you disclose only 2, at the point of replacement, it will be known that probably was the cause of the meter getting burnt. So instead of putting a single phase meter which you initially applied for, then you have to go for 3 phase meters. So what we're saying is that at the point of replacement, before replacement can be made, you have to ascertain the number and the type of equipment.
But I'm told that even the
3
phase meters that you just referred to may not be adequate in some cases.
Well,
now, how do you determine whether even the 3 phase meter is suitable for your own apartment or for the kind of use that you intend to?
Determination is done by the number and the type of equipment. For example, if you have 20 air conditioner in your house, maybe your personal house, I've come across that. There's no way 3 phase meter will carry that. It's either you are giving, either separation is done on 2 3 phase meters, or you go for MD meters, maximum demand meters. Actually, in the normal case, maximum demand meters are given to industries and commercial customers. But then you can equally turn your house to an industry. If you have the money, you have your personal house, and you have about 20 air conditioners in the house. I've seen that in the house in the Ikoyi. So there is no way a 3 phase meter will carry it. Is it that separation is done, and you put some equipment on the particular 3 phase meter and some on other 3 phase meter, or you go for an MD meter, maximum demand meter.
Now, you probably noticed that your meter is not performing maximally. How do you actually get to know? Of course, the meter may have, some of the cables may have got burnt, but sometimes it may not have even reached the meter itself. But somehow, in a way, it affects the efficiency of the meter. How do you assess whether or not your meter is operating optimally?
If you are not an electrician, a certified electrician, there is no way you will know. So that's why you have to employ the service of a qualified electrician, current certified electrician, to work in your house. So it's not you that will determine, a customer that will determine how efficiency your meter, the efficiency of your meter. It is the qualified electrician, registered current electrician, that will determine if it's whether the meter is working normal the way it should work or not.
All right, that's Mr. Pekun Adeyanju there, giving us insight into what happens to meters and how to address the problem. Now we'll go to this. We'll go for more insights now. We need to know, how do you determine the age, and does the age actually affect the functionality of your meters? Let's get to hear again from Engineer Akinkunmi.
How long is a meter supposed to work with the required standard? Are customers supposed to be checking their meters periodically to know if it is still working within the expected standard? Again, Engineer Akinkunmi speaks.
meters do not have expiry dates, but by regulation, it is said that a meter is expected to last in the circuit or connected to electricity, and of course give accurate reading within the first 10 years when it is installed in the electricity system. So after 10 years, if it is tested, a test may be carried out on it and still fall within the expected standard. If the meter still fall within that expected standard, the meter could still be used for another 10 years. So meters do not have expiry dates. As long as you are using it and it's being tested frequently to check the accuracy, you can continue to use it as long as it's performing and is giving accurate registration.
Oh, that's it. You heard it there from Engineer Kikumi. The age of the meter or the functionality of the meter has nothing to do with its age. After the first 10 years, check and discover whether it's still performing optimally. You can use it up to 20 or 30 years depending on the efficiency. Now, this program is dedicated to you, the listener at home, the consumers of meters, those who have meters. You don't necessarily have to be landlord. We are talking about those who consume in your apartment, whether it's single phase, 3-phase, electromechanical meter or electronic, depending on whichever you use. Share your experience with us. Have you ever had or experienced cases of burnt meters before? How did you handle it? And then have you ever been a victim of tampering with your meters? Have you ever experienced before? The number is 081-8212-0734. 081-8212-0734 and 0700-1000-102. I repeat, 0700-1000-102. Then 081-8212-0734. Call us. Yes, I have in-house Mr. Kwekwade Yonju, who is actually waiting to hear your issues, and he will address them appropriately. Hello.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Cynthia, calling from Ibutimeta.
Yes, Cynthia calling from Ibutimeta.
Yes.
Okay. So
I have a question in regards to our meter. It keeps switching off, and every time we send a technician to come and check, we said people who think it's too small for the load that in the apartment. But the problem is he's refusing to touch it because he's saying that if he touches it, it will enter tamper mode.
Okay. If you touch it, it will enter tamper mode.
Yes.
But
you will enter tamper mode, and then I can't be able to recharge again or something.
Wow.
So I now have to go back to UKDPC and then we start again and start telling them to come again. I don't think. Well, Nigeria.
Yes. That's Cynthia from Ibutimeta. That's her experience. She got an opinion that the meter was not adequate for the load, and that each time they attempt to do something about the meter, it enters the tamper mode, and they have to go back to the that's a utility provider.
Yeah, I think.
So what's your advice?
Yeah,
for
the advice is for Cynthia. The advice is that you get across to the utility provider. Don't use. You see, there are so many electricians.
You should not adopt self-help.
Self-help. No, well, it could be. I can call it self-help too, but not unregistered electrician. So some of these electricians you see around our communities are not experienced enough. So I would advise that you get in touch with the utility provider. Let them send their staff who are experienced. Then on your own part too, you need to be able to be sincere. Sincerity comes in that. Let them enter your house and look at the equipment that you are using. We'll be able to advise you on the type of meter that is suitable for you. If what you disclose is not enough
Not
for
commensurate with
the meter that you are supposed to use, definitely you continue to have that problem. If you have 5 AC and you disclose 2 air conditioner, automatically if you are supposed to be on 3-phase meter and you are on single phase meter,
only user of that meter.
exactly,
Or
are you the
maybe
only one using the meter?
All right, Cynthia has got better. Of course, go and probe, do a kind of search. How many of you are using that meter? Whether some of you can shed load. The number is still 081-8212-0734. Yes. Hello.
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 Yeah, I'm listening to Nigeria FM now.
Yes, you're
So I
welcome.
have
Let's meet you. What's the name, ma?
Is it the name on the meter or my name?
Your own name, ma.
My name is Mrs. Okoro.
All right, you're welcome.
Sometimes in December, some NEPA officials, 2 and 1 woman came to my house.
Where's your
I
location?
was not
Where do you live?
I live in Ijesha.
Ijesha, okay. Continue,
They
ma.
came to my house, they met my 2 children. Because where I put the meter, I use burglary proof to lock it. They asked them to open it. And this meter, I recharged it in November. No problem. So that December they came. They climbed up. I don't know what they did there. According to my children, they came down, left, come back again. They climbed that place 3 times. So me, I tell me that they vandalized the meter. I went on the 8th of January to recharge because I don't allow it to go down. The meter refused to receive the recharge I did. And I went to report. They are telling me the meter is obsolete. I said, how can meter just become obsolete? It's your people that came and vandalized my meter.
That's Mrs.
That is
Okoro.
one.
Okay.
That is one. Then number 2, the second meter has no problem. And I tried to upgrade it according to their letter. And they are telling me it's ineligible of what they say. That I have to apply. I said I'm not using anything. It's just one television fan and a small freezer. The meter is not giving problem. I recharge it and it goes and it's working fine. So I want to know.
So
Because the meter was installed, I think, in 2015 or so.
okay.
How can such meter that has no problem, they say it's ineligible?
Mrs. Okoro, are you confirming that you are using 2 meters?
What happened was that we bought that place. So one of where we are living now, the people there were going in 2011 and they took the analog meter and lose all the wires. So my husband paid for a meter. Before they could deliver that meter, it was that time that they were replacing analog meter with prepaid meter. We told them what happened. They said no, that meter doesn't go with name. It goes with number of the house. It's Marina people. They came and they installed it. After about 6 months, that one got bumped. They said we have to pay. We paid 35,000. They installed the one that is here now. And they are sending mail that I should go and apply. That after 31st of March 2024, I cannot be able to recharge it again. I said, but the meter is not giving me problem. It's not having much load. So I don't understand.
Okay, 2 things, madam. Can you quickly give me your number?
You mean this number is my number.
Please call it out.
080
Yes, sir.
299
299
78
78
463.
463. Okay, we
Yes.
will certainly get back to you. But let me find out the case of that burnt meter, the one you referred to. What caused the burnt meter?
That's what I was telling you now. It's NEPA people. All these ones carrying ladder about.
Okay.
They came to my house when I was not around with a woman, according to my daughter.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
No,
We will
They
get
say
back.
they want to check that place.
what we'll do is
They
to draw
brought key and open it.
we'll draw the attention of the office that
Yes, certainly,
the
the
office that
office
is
will
close
be
to your area,
informed.
and the manager there, they will send somebody to
contact
come
you, ma.
and
Now,
visit your house.
Let's share
Get
your
the situation
experience.
solved.
The number is still 081-8212-0734. Yeah, let's know what happened to you, whether you had a case of burnt meters or you have other problems peculiar to your house regarding meters. Hello. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, this is Dolapo calling from Victoria Island.
Dolapo.
Calling from Victoria Island.
All right. You're welcome.
Yeah,
Yes.
sir, I listened to your program. Just the same way the last caller explained. My NEPA, my meter the last November, there was a check on me. I lived in gave me that sharing of me. So, are you listening, sir?
I'm listening. I'm on. You're on.
So a check was done on the meter, and eventually, and I've done the upgrade. Like when started to do the upgrade, as soon as they checked the meter and they came down, this January now I tried to recharge my meter, but it wasn't going again.
That's Mr. Dolapo from VI. A check was made
Yes,
on
sir.
your meter, and afterwards you had the experience of not being able to load. Okay.
No, again, yes, sir.
All right. Let me have your number, please, quickly.
080
Yes.
8441
8441
5656. Sorry, sir. 0056
56
8441
8441. Yes.
88.
88.
Yes,
080 56 8441 88. That's Dolapo from
Exactly.
VI. Okay, the utility provider will certainly get across to you over your experience. Mr. Adeyanju, these are experiences now, and they vary from one user to the other. Now, case of check on a meter, how should that lead? How could that lead to not being able to load? The upgrade, the meter upgrade that is being canvassed now, is being promoted. It's still on. I mean, the users have a space of months, 10 months at least,
Exactly.
before they
Yeah, I
shut
think
down.
people were asked to apply and disclose their NIN. If they have done that,
Yeah, that process will be on for about 10 months.
exactly. Except that they've not done that.
EKEDC has assured us, even on this program, that there will be shut down until September
Exactly.
2024.
So I
So
believe.
how could that happen?
Well, technology, anything can happen, even on your phone. So what we just do is that they have made a complaint now, and we'll just pass the complaint to the appropriate quarters. Let them visit them, look at what is actually happening there, and get it solved. Problem do occur anytime, as when it comes to
One thing that is certain is that
equipment, yes.
EKEDC, the electricity utility provider for these callers, I know will actually swing into action.
Definitely.
Just like the corporate affairs, the general manager, corporate affairs manager actually assured the consumers this. He said there will be an attempt to render greater quality service to customers this year, and I can assure those who call that they will actually benefit from that pledge. Mr. Adeyanju, your last word before we go. Time is never our friend on this program.
I think my last word is to advise customers on usage of meters. People do complain that their meters are fast, but forgetting the fact that if the efficiency of electricity use, you can adopt that. If your AC, they are high consumption equipment, you use them sparingly. If, for example, air conditioner, iron, water heater, electric cooker, those are high consumption, so you definitely slow down on their use. I'm not saying you should not use it, they are your equipment, but if you put your AC
but they
on
must be
24 hours,
commensurate with the meter
exactly,
that you use.
so the complaint from customers is that my meter is running fast.
Thank
if
you
you are
very
using air
much.
conditioner, automatically it will run
We
fast.
sincerely appreciate you for your time and your thoughts. We always call and knock at your door when else we need you.
Thank you
That's
very
our
much.
package
It's my
today
pleasure.
on the Power Connect show. And I can assure you that next week we'll be here again by God's grace to give you further information, more information on how best to enjoy the services from EKEDC. Thank you very much for being part of today's edition. I'm particularly entirely indebted to our producer here in the studio, Osam and OTB. They've been very wonderful. And to our listeners at home, keep listening to Power Connect Show. In fact, Niger FM as a whole. My name is Banji Busari. See you again next week. Bye-bye.